So this is an opportunity to uncover where some of those money patterns and beliefs were born and bring them into the light so that we can transform them a bit, reframe them a bit, that sort of thing. And you'll also begin to visualize how you truly want to feel about money and abundance. And through watching some of the replays so far, I've kind of been able to gather some of the goals that you guys have there and hopefully write that into this particular exercise. For example, you may discover in this that in early life, you learned that money was hard to manage, or that it's tied to stress or shame or scarcity, or perhaps that you picked up an idea that, wealthy people are greedy, or that you don't deserve financial success. So once we uncover some more of these beliefs at a deeper level, then we can rewrite the money story in a way that supports your goals and supports your dreams. So this process is about moving from the past into the present, creating the future where you feel financially empowered, where you feel abundant, where you feel free. So you're all muted during this, and we're going to kind of regress to some different things. Since you are, when we kind of get to the places where I'm asking questions, you can either deal with it all visually and internally, or you're welcome to speak it out loud. Sometimes that's just helpful for your own retention of it later, and nobody's listening to you. So it's up to you how you want to handle it when we get to those different parts. I'm trying to think what else I want you to know before we start this. I'm going to have you do like I do in my hypnotherapy sessions with my clients, and we're going to take our eyes at the beginning as if we're looking up into a real or imagined spot overhead. I'll give you an example. It's creepy looking, but you're just going to kind of keep your eyes open, and you're just going to look up, and your eyes start to flutter immediately. So just practice that a little bit. We're just going to do 3 breaths like that. It can be a little bit intense, but it does bring that hypnotic kind of trance state in a lot quicker to do it that way. So that's how we're going to start things. And then I'm trying to think what else I wanted you to know. There was something that was just on the tip of my tongue, but I've lost it. So it couldn't have been that important. And yeah, just make sure that you're in a comfortable position. Pretty soon after we're done those 3 breaths, we're just going to be kind of eyes closed, and I'll just be guiding you through this. So, yeah, and then we'll reflect afterwards, and we can get into Q&A and hot seat stuff after that. So everybody just, take a nice deep breath, kind of clearing the stuff that we just worked on with the tapping. And I want you to just, with your eyes gently opened, raise your eyes to that real or imagined spot overhead where you can kind of feel that flutter beginning to happen. And just breathe in, keeping that gaze upward. And breathe out. And still with your eyes in that real or imagined spot. And again, we don't have to pull our whole head up. We can just take the eyeballs up. Breathe in and exhale. And just one more time, you guys are doing amazing. Nice deep breath in, feeling that flutter coming over your eyes. This time, when you breathe out, you can just shut your eyes right down and forget all about where your eyeballs are behind them, and just softly close your eyes. I want you to imagine that you're standing at the top of a staircase. You might even kind of lower your chin a fraction as if you're looking over it, looking down it, and you see these 10 steps leading downward in front of you. And at the bottom of these stairs lies a deep place of understanding, where you're going to discover origins of your beliefs about money, about wealth. I want you to feel your feet firmly planted on that top step, that 10th step. As you take a step down to step 9, I want you to notice yourself sinking deeper into relaxation. And taking step 8, just going deeper into your own internal state of awareness. Taking step 7, you're feeling lighter, you're feeling calmer. You're taking step 6. Now you're about halfway down, and you're letting yourself go even deeper, releasing any tension. Taking step 5, taking step 4, deeper into your own inner peace, your own peaceful state. Taking step 3, hearing your feet, feeling your feet, taking these steps. 3, 2, and finally, step 1. Deep, calm, open. As you reach the bottom of this staircase, you see a screen appearing in front of you, like a big movie screen, big silver screen in front of you. And this screen will begin to show you scenes from your past, scenes that reveal the origins of your financial beliefs. As I count backwards from 5 to 1, you're going to a scene, place, event, and time that has all to do with your first memory related to money or wealth. On the count of 5, you're drifting back. On the count of 4, you're becoming younger. On the count of 3 and 2, getting smaller, headed right back to a scene, place, event, and time that has all to do with that first memory related to money, related to wealth. On the count of 1, going back there easily, time peels away as you arrive at this significant scene. And as I snap my fingers, this scene is coming onto the screen easily, effortlessly, automatically. Just be there now. And I want you to notice where you are in this memory. And this is where I was saying, if you wish to speak out loud, you can. If you wish to just visualize this, that's fine too. I want you to notice, are you inside or are you outside? Who is with you? What's being said or done in this moment, in this scene, in this clip of a movie that you've just traveled back to? And what are the emotions that you're feeling? And you're feeling this way because, and most importantly, I want you to notice and collect, what belief about money are you forming in this moment that you've just revisited? Just take a second to gather everything there is to gather about this scene. And from there, just taking a nice deep inhale, and with the exhale, letting that memory and that scene fade on that big silver screen in front of you. And now your mind is taking you to a second memory. As I'm counting backwards again, you're going to yet another scene, place, event, and time that has all to do with another early moment that shaped your relationship with money or work. On the count of 5, just drifting back. On the count of 4, getting younger. On the count of 3 and 2, smaller, just headed right back to this scene that has all to do with an early moment that just dramatically shaped your relationship with money. And on the count of 1, arriving there easily, time just, you're passing through it, arriving at this significant scene. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you're there. Just be there. And I want you to notice again your surroundings. Notice your location. Notice who is present there with you, or if you're alone. If you're with people, what are they saying? What are they doing? It's as if it just happened yesterday. So clear, so easy to recall. How does this moment make you feel about money? how does this moment make you feel about yourself? What belief is being formed here in this moment from the past? Just take a moment, collect everything there is to know. Everything that feels like a connection to how you show up today in your life, in your business, in your relationships regarding money, even with your health, and how it relates. And once you've completed your review of that scene, then just one more time, we're going to breathe in, exhale out anything that's left there, and allow that memory to fade. And finally, we are going to explore the deepest root of your financial conditioning. This could be a moment tied to family. It could be a moment tied to culture. It could be tied to generational beliefs that were passed down to you. So on the count of 5, drifting back to a significant, vital, absolutely crucial scene and time that has all to do with beliefs or ways of living and handling money and finances that existed maybe even before you or were handed down to you. And on the count of 4, you're becoming younger, smaller, just passing back through time. On the count of 3 and 2, lighter, just drifting back, right back to a scene, event, a place, all to do with your cultural and family conditioning, with that belief system that was handed down to you as if it was fact, as if it was truth. And on the count of 1, passing through years, months, weeks, and days to arrive at this scene. Just be there now. What do you see? Who's present with you? What are you learning from this scene? What words, what actions are influencing your beliefs around money, around work, around abundance in this moment that you're revisiting? And what is the core message that you learned about money here? Take a moment to just collect it, to let it all sink in, to understand how it correlates with the way that you're showing up in your life today. I want you to bring all 3 of these scenes that you just revisited onto the screen in front of you. These scenes represent beliefs and feelings that you've carried about money, beliefs that no longer serve you. I want you to take a moment to honor what you see. These moments, these beliefs were created at a time when they felt necessary, perhaps to keep you safe, to help make sense of the world. They probably served a pretty important role, function, purpose, or intention in your life. They may have really kept you safe, genuinely, but they are not the whole truth, and they do not define you now or your future. Now notice that you hold in your hand a remote control. And with this remote, you have the power to change how you see these beliefs, how you see these memories. First, I want you to use your remote control to turn down the brightness. Imagine hitting the button and seeing the brightness, the intensity of these scenes, their colors, their messages. Just go from vivid to black and white. Next, I want you to press the mute button. Any words, any sounds in these memories, just get distant, they get silent. And next, as you have a nice deep inhale and exhale, press the zoom out button on the remote. The screen begins to shrink. The memories begin to get smaller and smaller. They move further and further away from you. With each breath, you feel lighter. You feel freer. You're more in control. Watch as the screen becomes this tiny, tiny dot on the horizon, and keep watching until it disappears completely into the distance. Take a deep breath in and exhale out, feeling the weight of those beliefs lifting from your body, your mind, and your spirit. The belief that you don't deserve wealth, or that money is somehow bad, or rich people are bad, or that money is the root of all evil is shattered, it's smashed, it's erased, it's gone. It's out of your life. From now on, it will be something you used to believe that simply cannot, will not, does not influence you again. Every imprint, every impression, every thought, every idea or belief that had you feeling like money was scarce, or there wasn't enough for you, or you weren't worth it, is shattered and smashed. Beliefs that finances are complicated, too hard for you, you're afraid of losing money, why bother making it? Erased out of your life. These ideas and beliefs are in the past. They do not determine your present or your future. You've let go of the belief that you can't achieve your goals because of money. And finally, the idea that you're dependent on someone or something else for financial support no longer holds you back. It's like water in the last shower or bath you took. You can't run after it and collect it once it goes down the drain, even if you wanted to. It is simply gone. Now, in the space where the screen was, a new image begins to form. It's a vision of your true self, free from old patterns and beliefs about money. You see a confident, empowered woman, and she is at ease with money. Imagine money flowing effortlessly into your life, supporting your dreams, supporting your desires. Notice the joy, the freedom, the pleasure that comes with this abundance. Take a deep breath in, allowing this new vision to fill you with possibility and hope. Exhale, releasing any lingering doubts or fears. This is your new truth. Money is a tool, a neutral force that you can use to create the life you desire. You are worthy of abundance and wealth and financial flow. As you go deeper, you recognize that understanding is power. Understanding in hypnosis is such a liberating and powerful transformation. You're stepping into the version of yourself who has completely rewritten her money story. Picture yourself waking up each day with a deep sense of peace and trust in your financial flow. You know that money is always available to you, and you feel confident in your ability to manage and grow it. Feel how your body relaxes when you think about money. Notice how your shoulders drop, your jaw softens, your chest opens. Money feels like a natural part of your abundant life. And you see yourself as capable and resourceful, always finding opportunities to grow and thrive. You trust yourself to make wise financial decisions that align with your values and your dreams. You see the beauty in money and all the ways it can help support you and others, especially as you create, earn, and manifest more and more of it. Money is so full of potential and possibility, like water flowing freely to nourish your life and support it. And it's as available to you as air, which when you request a breath from the universe, you're given it. Abundance is just as available as you align with the frequency and the vibration of it. You now know deep in your heart that you are worthy of it. simply because you exist. Wealth is a reflection of the gifts you bring to the world and your belief in your deserving and knowing that you are so very valuable, so very worthy. You see how simple finances can be, and you approach them with curiosity and with ease. Each step you take, whether it's creating a budget, paying a bill, planning for the future, feels like an act of empowerment and care that you can totally handle. You're cultivating every day a deep trust that money flows to you in expected and unexpected ways. There's always more than enough for you to thrive and live your dreams. You feel a strong sense of trust about money and support growing inside of you. You know that even when challenges arise, you have the skills and resilience to handle them. You feel secure knowing that money supports your growth and well-being. And now you see wealth as a tool for good, a way to create positive change in your life and in the world. When it comes to finances, investments, abundance, opportunities, you feel so empowered and independent and in control of your financial destiny. Saving and multiplying your money gets easier and easier, and you have more fun doing it. It can be a lot of fun. You imagine yourself surrounded by abundance, seeing opportunities and connections flowing into your life, visualizing the most meaningful goals and desires manifesting in your reality. And it's so much easier because you've cleared the past trauma and the energy blockages, the stories that have made it so difficult before, that were all made up. And you're telling yourself a new story now, leaning into the self-work necessary to become the person who can do all the things. That's the ultimate reward, becoming that version of you. Seeing yourself doing the things that align with your dreams, whether that's traveling or hiring help or giving generously or building the home or business of your dreams, providing things easily for children or grandchildren or generations to come, or simply enjoying the peace that financial ease and freedom bring to you and the way your money helps others. Feel that gratitude. You're open and free to create a life of prosperity, joy, and fulfillment. Take a moment to just bask in that vision. Feel it in your body, your mind, and your spirit. Feel your higher self welcoming this in. This is your truth now as you connect with the feeling and the energy of it. Take one more deep breath. And I will slowly and gently begin to bring you back to awareness and in the present moment by counting from 5 to 1. So on the count of 5, feeling your body in the present, wiggling your fingers and toes. On the count of 4, bringing back with you a sense of calm and confidence. On the count of 3, feeling the energy of abundance flowing through you and inspired action, filling your body, aligning with your dreams and goals. On the count of 2, taking one more deep breath in. And on the count of 1, you can open your eyes, feeling present, feeling empowered, and rejoin me here. Welcome back, everyone. And now you're even more ready to step into that next chapter of your financial abundance and your financial freedom.